Hi guys, welcome to Xero with me. I am Trevonna Parker. I am a bookkeeper. I am the owner of Pro Life Bookkeeping, a boutique bookkeeping firm for midwives and other natural birth professionals. I'm also the owner of a local bookkeeping company that I have started with my teenage daughter so that I can help my children learn the concepts of bookkeeping. And I am also the have another channel called Bookkeeping Mama, Bookkeeping Advocate, where I help moms to learn ways to protect their families, nix their mortgages, defeat their debt, tame their taxes, make more, and live free, all also glorifying Christ, and a host of other things. But over here on this channel, we are learning the concepts of Xero. So this is part 2 of us going through the actual Xero training. And as you guys know, Xero is a bookkeeping software. We are going to dive right into getting to what is it? I think we were navigating in Xero. So let me go ahead and share my screen and we'll get right back to it. Okay, let's go on down. We had already made it past this area and we were navigating in Xero. So we're going to find our way around Xero and use the search function. Use the search function. So navigate in an organization. So the navigation bar gives you easy access to the different features of Xero. You see different options depending on your user role. And that makes sense because not everybody should see the same things if they don't have the certain permissions. All right, so let's see. The organizational menu lets you access uploaded files, organization settings, and connected apps. If you have access to more than one Xero organization, switch between them here. Access partner tools like Xero HQ, Work Papers, and Practice Manager if you're a Xero partner. We're all here to become Xero partners, right? Let's go down here and see if we can see if this changes anything. Okay. All right. So while we're here, let's take a look at that. All right. So we should have access to more than one Xero organization, right? Because we are bookkeepers or accountants and we should be having more than one client. And so this is where we would change organizations. And it's just like if you're familiar with QBO, you have that drop down list when you have more than one. You can also access all these tools, Xero HQ, My Xero, work papers, just like they said. Now in QBO, we already have that list over here where this was already be here as a list. Let me go up here. All of this up here would be a list over here. And if you scroll over the words on this side, then that's when this area would pop out. So this is just letting us know as Xero users how to access these things. That's the organization. So what happens with the business? All right. The business menu lets you access day-to-day tasks such as invoices, bills, and expenses. You can also set up and manage inventory items under products and services. So we see that here. Touch bills, business, we have those drop downs. Invoices, quotes, sales overview, bills to pay, purchase orders, purchase overview, expense claims, products and services, pay run. Now, someone made the statement before that this does not break down like QBO, where this part would say customer and this part would say vendor. I do see that they have it broken down with those lines, but it does give an opportunity for a bookkeeper to show expertise as they're walking a client through this to be able to explain some of those things. So that's an opportunity. Accounting. What's under accounting? The accounting menu lets you manage bank accounts, run reports, and use the advanced settings and tools like fixed assets. All right. All things of accounting. We have a bank accounts reports, advanced, age payables, age receivables, different types of reports. I'm assuming there are more reports as we get into it, or different types as we bump these out, like profit and loss, by vendor or profit and loss, by maybe location, those kind of things. I'm assuming they would be in there, but I'm not quite certain. And then there's the chart of accounts, find and recode. This is I know this is a test question right there. All of this stuff will be, these are going to be test questions. Fixed assets and manual journals. All right. Back up here. Payroll and projects. Now down here, they're separated. Up here, they just give us the information. So if you have access to payroll or projects in an organization, you see the options on the navigation menu. So from my understanding, payroll is not something that every organization is, they have anymore. If I understand correctly, Xero used to allow payroll with whatever um, subscription level a client had, but not anymore. So payroll and projects. So we have overview, employees, pay employees, leave, timesheets, superannuation. And my understanding, they don't have payroll in-house. They now partner with Gusto. The contacts menu contains information for customers, suppliers, and other important contacts to help you manage business relationships. Okay, so there we go. And so then they probably would not call it vendors, even if they did, go to that business section and break it down. So they would probably call it customers or suppliers. And this is very important to understand, even the way these are broken down, especially if you plan on importing customers from one bookkeeping software to another. And what's our final one? User. The user menu helps you configure your Xero account, like changing your profile picture. Your profile picture. These changes only affect your own login. All right, so I have a driver's license picture that they made me redo when I was 7 or 8 months pregnant. So it looks nothing like me. So if there was a time where I had a picture that used to look like me and I've changed, or like my hair has grown, I may want to update my profile picture. Different account settings. Yeah. So we see more. There are probably more account settings that you can change your password and different things in there to change when you go into that area. And I'm assuming that once you change the picture, maybe that will no longer just be initials, but that will actually be a picture of yours. So how do we search and create transactions? Search for transactions and create new transactions directly from the dashboard or anywhere in Xero. So click on the tabs below to see the details. Search. Use so search. Use the search function to look for specific transactions or contacts. I think that's pretty typical of a search feature. We know the search feature is that magnifying glass as we're looking for something and we can search in there. I know that was really easy in QBO to put in, a transaction. You can type in the transaction name, you start typing in transaction amounts, and it definitely helps to find the information. You can also look for contacts as well. So here we go. We see bills, invoices, quotes, purchase orders, bank transactions, employees, lots of things to search for. Um, and I'm assuming that drop down menu may be like, if you ever shop on Amazon, it'll let you kind of choose, uh, you want to search for this, but in what department? So maybe that's the case. Maybe if you don't type anything, maybe it'll just search all across the board. I'm not sure if you have to click one of those or if that's, I'm not sure exactly how that works. But we're all familiar with searches. Create new. Quickly create a new transaction from this menu, such as an invoice or a bill. What you see here depends on your user role, and that makes sense because not everybody should have access to everything, especially if we're partnering with the business owner, there may be people in their office who are allowed to do this, but not allowed to do that. And of course, that definitely helps as we're working on keeping everything running smoothly. And also, what do I want to say? Segregation of duties. So here's the plus sign. We pretty much know what that means. Plus means create new. Let's add something. So that's good that that's right there at the top. And I'm assuming, let me go back up here. Let me go over here. Okay, so plus, do you want to create an invoice, a bill, someone, a new contact, a quote, purchase order, manual journal, spend money, receive money, transfer money? And then there are some connected apps. So Xero directly connects to a wide range of third-party apps to share and sync data. This helps achieve efficiencies in day-to-day business tasks. So what we're going to do is we're going to click App Marketplace to search for apps, to view our recommendations and manage those already set up for our organization. So where is that? Okay, so that's right here on the dashboard. Once we go to dashboard again, we can change our organization that we're looking at, or we can go down and see if there's some other things. And then there's that app marketplace. And from what I hear, I think there are maybe 800 or so apps that uh, Xero connects with. So that's really neat. And if there are apps that are not connected to Xero, then there's always Zapier. So let's see. All right, so we have just finished up number 2, navigate in Xero. So we're making our way down. We went through the customization of the dashboard. Now we're navigating in Xero, and up next, it looks like we will have notifications and login. So I'm going to end the video here. Thank you guys for zeroing with me. I love the fact that it seems to be pretty easy so far. So um, we'll see once we get to that assessment. So you guys have a great day and God bless you.